It's time for the Sport Corner Siam Hockey League News.
This episode is brought to you by the Big Chili Magazine, where in this issue they look at the sad and shocking 1974 murder of the American reporter Claudia Ross. The Big Chili Magazine reporter Maximilian Wessler looks at the case and all the unanswered questions surrounding the case and the investigation.
We just finished off the second week of the Sport Corner Siam Hockey League games. Our first game at 8:30 on Sunday, November 19th, we had Expedia facing off against the Sukhumvit Spitfires. Expedia are coming into this game after being shut out by Aware last Thursday. To get a win in this one, they'll need the coach of the Thai national hockey team, Yahoni Ias, to put the puck back in the net. They'll also need last season's point winner, John Sheknovsky, to get back to adding some points on the board. They'll also need the return of their captain, Mike Wilson, to set them on a winning path again. The Sukhumvit Spitfires are hot right now, winning their last two games, and with their incredible comeback win last Thursday over Hertz, they're going to be a hard one to stop. With their goaltender, Dream Ungkulpattanasuk, doing an incredible job between the pipes, they also have Harrison Ace Otstamel leading the team with goals at 2, and Ernesto Bauer leading the team with points with 3. They're going to be a hard team to beat. Expedia opened this one up at the 5:55 mark with a goal from Jordan Ashton, which was assisted by Yohani. Things stayed locked at 1-0 for most of the period. Then, at 2:25, Prach Sirdara of Expedia was called for a dangerous elbow to Adrian Meyer's head. Expedia did a great job of killing off most of this penalty when a delayed penalty was called on Remo Nefanegar for tripping. Before Expedia could touch the puck, the Spitfires captain, Brad Wilson, buried the puck in the back of the net for a power play goal, with the assist coming from Ernesto. The period ended with the score tied at 1 apiece and Expedia still a man down with Remo still in the box. Expedia did a great job killing off the rest of Remo's penalty in the second period. Harrison scored his first goal of the night with some precision passing coming from Jason Bitter to Ernesto to Harrison, giving Ernesto his second assist on the night. At the 13:52 mark of the period, Harrison lets a quick shot go to get past Yves Gaboreau, with Ernesto getting his third assist. With 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the period, Expedia finally answered back with a goal from Mike Wilson when he caught a beautiful cross-slot pass from John, which came from sub Alexander Sasha Dushin to bring Expedia within 1. In the closing seconds of the period, Ernesto is called for tripping. The Spitfires did a great job of killing off Ernesto's penalty. Both teams had some great scoring opportunities, but neither could put the puck in the net when Yohani receives a pass from Wen Kuokau to tie things up with just over 8.5 minutes left in the game. Things were really tight for most of the rest of the period when outstanding sub Tor Chartsuan rifled an unassisted goal past Eves to give the Spitfires the go-ahead goal. With a minute and a half left in the game, Expedia pulled Eves and there was a flurry of action, but Dream remained strong between the pipes to give the Spitfires their third straight win. Eves got the star of the game for Expedia for stopping 19 of 23 shots on the night. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game went to Adrian Myers for his number of end-to-end rushes and incredible offensive and defensive plays, and I had a chance to talk with him after the game.
I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game, Adrian Myers. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dom. Appreciate it, man.
Wow, great game. Lots of rushes.
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. Back and forth, I had our guys battle to the very end. I mean, that's probably the best team on paper by far. I thought our guys played well. I mean, I felt like we actually wanted to win that one.
I don't know, man. 3 games in a row?
So far so good. I don't know. We got Tor, so let's see what happens when Mike White comes back. But sorry, Mike. No, I'm kidding. I think everyone played well. Dream was unstoppable. He played a great game. Hats off to Eve as well. He was fantastic. But I think, a couple lucky bounces in the end there, and Tor scored the winner. And tight D. It was a close game, man. Could have gone either way.
That's true. Yeah. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Buddy, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Peace.
At 9:30, we had our second game of the night between Aware and Hertz. Aware came into this one after a big shutout win over Expedia on Thursday. For Aware to keep up their winning ways, they'll need Gabor Toth to have another great game, and they'll also need their drafted players to step up as well as their veteran players to keep putting the puck in the net. This will be a tough one for Aware, with them missing their captain, Patrick Lumbach, as well as Corey Day, Christian Olsen, and Joni Heinonen. Hertz are coming into this one on a 2-game losing streak. In their game on Thursday against the Spitfires, they had a lead of 4-1 at the end of the first period. But they just couldn't hold on to that lead, and the Spitfires scored another 4 unanswered goals to win the game. To win this one, their goaltender, Lance Parker, is going to need to shake off those 5 goals and get back to his game. They'll also need their top players, Andy Brine, Mike Triaca, Bill Bredesen, and Mu Teng Sakul, to keep on their game. But they'll also need Brendan Vick to get back on his game. Hertz came out of this one all fired up, and Bill got the first goal of the night with the assist going to Brandon to give Brandon his first point of the season. And this is how the first period ended, with Hertz up 1-0. At the 10 1/4 mark of the second period, Mongkor Sunkwibun was called for tripping. Aware did a great job of killing off this penalty, and when Ollie broke up a pass on the blue line of the Aware zone and streaked down the ice on a breakaway, he put a move on Lance that left Lance all confused and put the puck in the net. Things were deadlocked at 1 apiece, with both goaltenders putting on a great show of goaltending skill for the rest of the period. 7 minutes into the third period, Aware take the lead when Devin Michael found an opening on Lance, with the assist coming from Ryan Yaden and Pu Suichirat. 2 minutes later, Mike scored an unassisted game-tying goal. Things were looking like it was going to head into overtime when, with 4:49 left in the game, Yin Tankrokriat lets a shot go, bouncing it off Lance and into the net to put Aware up by 1. With 2 minutes left in the game, Ryan is called for holding to give Hertz a 1-man advantage, but they decided to pull Lance to give them a 2-man advantage to put the pressure on Aware and Gabor. There was a flurry of shots, some right on and some just barely missing the net. But Hertz just couldn't get this one done to put Aware on a 2-game winning streak. The star of the game for Hertz went to Andy Brine for him creating quite a few scoring chances for Hertz. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game went to Gabor for his outstanding job between the pipes, and I had a chance to chat with him after the game.
I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game, Gabor Toth. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I was very good.
How did I know that was coming?
I know, right? So basically, I got a bad goals at the beginning, but then the team got better and better. But at the end was like 5-6 shots in less than a minute, and very good. I was good. So and we won it, 3-2.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank
On
you.
Thursday, November 23rd at 8:30, we start our rematches. In our first game, we have the Sukhumvit Spitfires going head-to-head with the Aware. On opening night, they beat Aware 5-2, but that game was a lot closer than it looked on the scoreboard. On the 16th, Hertz took an early 4-0 lead, but at the end of the first period, the Spitfires scored their first of 5 unanswered goals, and they finished off the night with a 5-4 win. On the 19th, the Spitfires went down 1-0, but before the end of the period, they tied it up. They took the lead in the second period, but Expedia tied it up again in the third period. But outstanding sub Tor scored the game winner for the Spitfires. Harrison Ace Otstemelt and Ernesto Bauer are doing a great job with their combined 11 points, and Adrian Meyer has been zooming around the rink setting up plays as well. To go along with this, Dream has been strong between the pipes to help them with their wins. Aware are on a 2-game winning streak right now with strong showings against Expedia and Hertz in their last 2 nights of games. They'll be looking to avenge their opening night loss, and to do this, they'll need their key players Yin, Pu, and Ollie to keep up their strong games, and with getting their captain, Patrick Lumbeck, back in the lineup, they're going to be a strong team. They'll also need Mongkor Sunkwibun and Darius Konatapets and Devin to pick up their game as well. The team, with the required number of players, will receive a 1-0 win. The game will still be played, but a 1-0 win will be recorded. Forfeited games will not be rescheduled. So, the Spitfires had to forfeit this one. But both teams decided to have a friendly game. Since Dream was missing, the Spitfires captain, Brad Wilson, decided to go with 6 skaters, putting himself as the floating defenseman and goaltender. Just 7 seconds into the game, Peen Jaratoa Prida scored the first goal of the game for the Spitfires, which was unassisted. A minute later, Adrian Myers fired one past Gabor, with the assist coming from Ith Vatanapenikal. At 12:20, Aware finally got on the board with a bullet slap shot from Darius. At 9 minutes and 20 seconds into the first period, the Spitfires scored their third goal by Tan Limpempet, which was assisted by Adrian. With 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first period, David Boer gets his first goal of the season to bring Aware within 1. At the end of the first period, Brad had stopped 10 of 12 shots and the Spitfires were up 3-2. Dream showed up and was ready for the second period. At 11 minutes, there was a collision at center ice between 2 Spitfire players and 1 Aware player, and there was an interference call which went to Harrison. The Spitfires did a phenomenal job of killing this penalty off. With 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the period, Darius again finds the back of the net off of a pass from Ollie to tie the game up. With just 4 seconds left in the period, the Spitfires again take the lead with a goal by Dave McBurney, with Adrian getting the second assist of the night. Heading into the third period, Aware really needed to come together as a team to try and win this one. Tor helped breathe new life into Aware when he scored an unassisted goal 10 seconds into the third period. At 14:38, Dave was called for tripping, and Aware just couldn't take advantage of this one, and the Spitfires killed off another penalty. At 7 minutes and 32 seconds, Aware took the lead with a goal from Munkhorn, with the assist going to Darius. With 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game, Devin widened the lead for Aware with his goal, which was assisted by Ryan and Patrick. The Spitfires just couldn't come back from those 3 unanswered goals in this one, and the final score of the friendly game was Aware 6, Spitfires 4, with Aware outshooting the Spitfires 39-25. Patrick Lumbeck was awarded the star of the game for Aware for his assist and breaking up so many Spitfire plays at center ice. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game went to Brad for his play in the first period as defenseman and goaltender, stopping 10 of 12 shots in the first period. And I got a chance to catch up with him after the game.
I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game, Brad. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I wish I didn't get player of the game for what I did, but I don't know. It's a terrible game. At the end, we fell apart. Wheels came off the bus. Come back next week.
You stopped 10 out of 12 shots.
Yeah, I think I had a better save percentage than Gabor at the end. I definitely looked a lot better in net than Gabor does. So that's a small victory of the game, I guess.
Excellent. All right, well, congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
In our second game, we have Hertz facing off against Expedia again. Hertz and Lance are really going to need to shake off these last 3 losses and just start playing their game. Andy and Bill Bredesen is putting pucks in the net as well. They do need Brendan and Carly Hill to really pick up their game to give themselves a fighting chance against Expedia. Expedia are coming off 2 hard losses with their loss to the Spitfires last Thursday and their loss to Aware on Sunday. They are missing their goaltender Eves, but they have a strong sub-goaltender in Patrick Leduc, and maybe this will help break their slump. They'll also need Yohani to keep up his great work, but they'll also need draft hopeful Jordan Ashton and last season's star John to really pick up their games. At the beginning of this one, Hertz really looked fired up, and sub Steven Sproul scored the first goal of the game just 30 seconds into the first period, with the assist going to Mu Tengsakol. Just 3 minutes later, Expedia tied things up with an unassisted goal from Jordan. Just over 2 minutes later, Jordan scored his second goal of the game. This one was also unassisted. Less than a minute after that, Jordan puts up a hat trick, with the assist going to Andrew Schutza and Yohani. With 5 1/4 left in the period, Jordan scores his 4th goal of the night, with the assist going to Mike Wilson. With just 35 seconds left in the period, Jordan scores his 5th goal of the night, with Yohani getting his 2nd assist. Midway through the second period, Mu is coming through the slot with the puck and is caught in the face with an errant high stick which cut him across the nose, and Hertz would lose Mu for the rest of the second period. At 10.5 minutes, Pratch must have felt the need to slow down Hertz, and he was called for holding, and Expedia did a great job of killing off this penalty. With 6.5 minutes left in the second period, Mike netted his 2nd goal of the season, with the assist going to John. Things really opened up again for Expedia in the third period, as Hertz just seemed to have run out of gas. 2 minutes into the third period, John scores his 1st goal of the season. 4 minutes later, John gets his 2nd goal of the night, with Yohani getting his 3rd assist. Jordan sets an SHL record at 9:55 of the third period by getting a double hat-trick, with La Chamna Ratakon getting his 2nd assist of the season. 5 minutes later, La finds the back of the net for the first time this season, with the assist going to Mike. Remo Nefenegar closes this one out with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the game, with La getting his 2nd assist of the night. The final score of the game was Expedia crushing Hertz 11-1, even though Hertz outshot Expedia 35-3. The star of the game for Hertz went to Mu for playing strong at both ends of the ice and coming back after being cut open by a stick midway through the second period. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game went to sub netminder Patrick for stopping an amazing 34 of 35 shots, and I had a chance to talk to him after the game.
I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game, Patrick. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a great game. The guys played very, very well. So they helped me clinch this, so very happy. First game went very well, so very, very happy. Great experience.
Wow, 35 shots on net.
Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. These guys at Hertz, they did a great job, and they really played very hard. So the score doesn't reflect necessarily their effort. I think they played very well, and good grace to me. It went well.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure coming back. Thank you.
On Sunday, November 26th, we start our third week of games. At 8:30, we have Expedia versus Aware. Expedia are coming off a dominating 11-1 victory over Hertz. To continue to put one in the win column, Jordan, John, Johanni, and Mike are going to need to keep adding points to their totals. They'll also need La and Andrew to add more points to their totals as well. Aware are on a 3-game winning streak after the Spitfires had to forfeit their game for not having Dream at the puck drop on Thursday. For them to continue winning, they'll need their top guys, Yin, Ollie, and Pooh, to remain strong, and their secondary guys, Monkhorn, Ryan, and Devin, to step up their game. In our second game at 9:30, we have Hertz going against the Spitfires. Hertz are really struggling right now. To turn things around, the first thing that they really need to do is come together as a team and support each other at both ends of the ice. They'll also need Lance to forget about the Expedia game and get back to the game we all know he can play. The biggest thing for the Spitfires to do is 1. Don't let this forfeit get to them, and 2. Make sure they have all their players at the rink on time. If they can do this, they have the capability to beat any team on the ice. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the rink.
The opposite was very strong. I was good.
The Sport Corner's Siam Hockey League news is brought to you by Big Chili Magazine, the best read expat lifestyle and news magazine in Thailand. It covers interesting issues in Bangkok and the region while bringing its readers engaging stories and various exclusive interviews, food reviews, and more. You can find the Big Chili magazine in bookstores and online at thebigchili.com.